closely. At the top of the key, Stoudemire. Can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Conley. Gasol. Here's Sloan. Off target with his three. Miami's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And he gets it to go.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, I think he kind of alligator-armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Haslam a screen, and Lamb kicks to Stoudemire. Now here's Lamb, covered by Conley. Lamb passes to Richardson. And again, Miami with the triple. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Sloan dishes to Gasol. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Gasol's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Outside Conley. And Sloan kicks to Biyombo. Tipped away. It's stolen by Lamb.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Lamb. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shoots from 12. Gasol with the rebound. Conley with it. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel that.
Guys,
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing his shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one.
Well,
lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but
Crispy barbecue chicken?
oof, that fuck, I just can't wait. You make me
Yeah.
And here we are in South Beach. Good shot there of the Miami sign. We're in a place they call the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water, the home of the Heat, where we're broadcasting live today. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. The Heat trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Miami. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And they are who we thought they'd be coming into the season. No doubt about that. A team with a lot of talent that can win really in a number of ways. They've been every bit as formidable as we anticipated.
Well, you heard Dennis Green years ago say, we are what our record says we are. And they've earned their place among the league's elite teams. But regular season is regular season. Success counts very little when it comes to the playoffs. So that's how they'll be evaluated. They'd be forgiven for looking ahead to the playoffs. I think they're going to rise to the challenge once again.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Anderson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Lamb, following the bucket by the Spurs. Kicks it to Wade. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Parker's shot is off.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now here's Parker. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
Now here is Aldridge, following the miss by Tony Parker. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ginobili. Duncan right side. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Duncan's got his first basket. Here's Lamb. And again, Miami with the triple.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Screen by Duncan. Aldridge kicks to Anderson. 4 on the shot clock. Parker drives in, makes it off the glass.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Now here's Lamb, covered by Parker. Pass to Lamb. Rebound by Tony Parker. Spurs trail by 4. Anderson outside. It's stolen by Dang. Lamb with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Lamb dishes to Whiteside. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Dang. And again, Miami with the triple.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Now, a short time ago, I had a chance to catch up with Greg Popovich. The phrase superstar gets tossed around the league a lot these days, but that is how he described Dwayne Wade. He said that D. Wade's the guy we'll be giving the most attention to because he can function either as a playmaker or a scorer, saying no matter what he chooses to do, he can hurt you. We have to be ready for everything. Easier said than done, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Lamb. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. And some changes here for the Heat. In for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Green. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. The drive by Green, and he gets it to go.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
Here's Lamb, and yes, sir, that one drops. Lamb's got 13. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Out left to the wing. Dragic the pass to Winslow. Misses from short range.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Anderson outside. Here's Marjanovic. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Anderson with the ball. Now Stoudemire defending. The shot misses.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
That one goes. Count it. 16 points for Freak.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Pass to West. And the wide open shot from Green. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind.